Okay, in a school, some students out of 400 are trained for three sports: cricket, football, and hockey. Students may opt to receive training for more than one of these three sports. That means what? Students can get trained, can opt for only one sports, or they can opt for two sports, or they can opt for three sports. Okay. In total, how many students are there? 400 students. Okay. Now, the number of students training for cricket is 40 less than those who are not training for cricket. So these are the information which are given, okay, based on which we will have to make the Venn diagram. So try to understand the pattern of this sum. In your examination in LR or DI, it will not be mentioned do it by Venn diagram or do it by what. So you will have to understand, okay, that how should the sum look like. So the number of students training for cricket is 40 less than those who are not training for cricket. Number of students who train in more than one of the sports is 180. So these are the information given. Let's start putting this information in our Venn diagram one by one. Can you see this blackboard?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So today we will study in blackboard. But so it is just like going back to school again. Let me make this bigger one, okay? Because we will need a bigger one. All right. So for cricket, let us take this one for cricket, this one for football, and this one for hockey. Okay, three sets. And this whole sample space is what? 400. Total number of students 400. All right. Now, the number of students training for cricket is 40 less than who are not training for cricket. Fine, but we don't have any clear information on this from this particular point, right? The number of students training for cricket. So that means what? This particular circle. Okay, this particular circle. Okay, so the number of students who are present in this is 40 less than those who are not training for cricket. So we don't know how many people are training for cricket, we don't know how many people not training for cricket, so it's a difficult game. So number of students who train in more than one of the sports is 180. What does this mean? Number of students who train in more than one of the sports, that means what? People who are training. So first of all, I hope you have gone through this sum, at least you have read this sum, okay? The reason why I send it to you in the morning, so that you can get time to just read this sum. Otherwise, if I explain it now and do it, you will not be able to completely absorb, okay? So number of students who train in more than one of the sports is 80. That means what? People who are training for, say, cricket and football, or cricket and hockey, football and hockey, cricket and hockey plus football, all this thing is 180. Okay, so number of students who train more than one of the sports. So we will keep this information aside as well. We need some solid information. Number of students who are not training for any of the sports is twice the number of students who are training for all the three sports. Right. So here we see, you see, we can get a solid information. Number of students who are not training for any of the sports. That means which part? Talking about this one, this empty part. So this is the part which consists of students, okay, not training for any exam. Sorry, not exam, for any sports. Okay, and this quantity is actually uh, twice of the number of students who are training for all the three sports. So training for all the three sports is this one. So let me take this one as y. This internal portion. Did you understand which part I'm talking about? I'm talking about this one. All right. This part is y. So that means this outer part is going to be 2y. Did you understand till here?
Yes, sir.
Ishika, Shritama, Niladri.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Number of students who are training for football and exactly one other sport is 120. So that means what? People who are training for only football. So let me take this one as A. Which one as A? I'm trying out of different colors to explain you. So this one as A, and this one as B. Okay. It is given that A plus B is actually number of students who are training for football and exactly one sport is 120. So it is given that A plus B is 120. Did you understand this thing? See this blue line, this blue region. This blue region is the region indicating football and cricket. This orange region is the region indicating football and hockey. And it is written that number of people who have enrolled in football and one other sport is 120. So that means A plus B is 120, right? Or that
Yes,
implies
sir.
B is equals to 120 minus A. We will use that in our some later point of time. Now number of students training only for football is twice that of the number of students training only for hockey. Very solid information. Let me take this portion. This is only hockey. You see, not intersected with any of the sets. Only hockey. Okay. This I am taking as X. One second. One second. Just one message. Let me just send. Okay. Sorry. X. Okay. And so as per this information, number of students uh, who are training for only football is twice that of the number of students training for only hockey. So for hockey I have taken X. So football will be how many? Who can say? If hockey is
2x.
X, right, it's going to be 2X. Did you understand till here? Everybody? Shitama, Ishika, Niladri.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Shitama?
Yes. Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. So we have got this information as of now. Number of students who train for cricket but not for football is 70. Number of students who train for cricket but not for football. So train for cricket but not for football. What does that mean? Which region is that? It is talking about this region. Okay. Such a beautiful diagram. It is looking like Rangoli. Okay. So number of students who train for cricket but not for football. So training for cricket but not for football. So the entire football circle will be excluded. Okay, and only cricket will be included, and that will be 70. All right, that will be 70. Now it is telling number of students training for both football and hockey is 90. That's fine. Training for both football and hockey. Now see, here we have a game. It is given that y plus b is equals to 90. Can you understand? Y plus b is 90 because number
Yes, sir.
of
The intersection
students,
part.
yes, playing football and hockey, both of them, y plus b is 90, fine, and we have b is equals to 120 minus, so we can write down b is 120 minus a, that is equals to 90. So y minus a is equals to minus 30, or a minus y is equals to 30. This is one equation, we can keep it aside. Okay, now let's okay, so now let us go back to information 1. So we have quite a number of information. I will go back to information 1. The number of students training for cricket is 40 less than those who are not training for cricket. So how many are training for cricket? Can you tell me from this Venn diagram? Number of people who are training for cricket. Shitama, you tell me. From this Venn diagram, so this is the circle for cricket. You tell me how many people are training for cricket.
70 minus a minus y.
Ishika, would you like to try? How many people are playing cricket?
So 70 minus a plus y.
Ritama?
70 plus a plus y.
Yes, it is 70 plus a plus y. Why minus? 70 is not the full circle. 70 is only this pink part. I have already marked, you see. 70 is only the pink part. But I want this entire C circle. Okay, the entire C circle. So it is 70 plus a plus y. That is equals to, how many people are not playing cricket? Total is 400. 400 minus 70 plus a plus y. These are the number of people who are not playing cricket, minus 40. Why? Because it is given that the number of students training for cricket is 40 less than those who are not training for cricket. Okay, now we can, did you understand this, everybody?
Yes.
Yes.
So I am just solving this. All right, so see, we have got two equations. One is equation 1, another one is equation 2. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next paint. Creating this blackboard is a tricky activity. Okay, it is not very easy. First of all, you need to go to home, then you need to select black color over here, then make this one black, then select this one, and then again select this one as black, go to black again, select this one as white, and then you select pen. Now see, when you draw, it appears white, and when you control A and delete, the black color still remains. Okay, that is the way. Okay, so if I so let me solve 1 and 2. Solving equation 1 and 2, which is very simple. We have a minus y equals to 30. 70. Okay, therefore y is 40. We got our values. We got two values. Now if we got a as 70 and y as 40, then we can easily find out b. What is b? 120 minus 70, that is 50. All right, now you see, from here we can get y also. We have y plus b is equals to 90.
Sir, y তো already আছে আমাদের কাছে 40.
Oh, okay, yes, right, fine, correct. We have already found out y. So if we have found out y, then that means we know what is 2y, that is 80. What is 2y? 2y was this amount, that is 80. That means 80 people are not playing anything, right? Okay, what else is left? We have got,
X.
yes, x needs to be found out. We have got a, b, y, everything we have got. X we need to find out. Okay, so let us look for some information by which we can get x. So we have got, yeah, so y a we have got, y we have got, b we have got, 2y we have got. Okay, and apart from this, okay, how can we get x? Now see, 400 is the total number of people, right? 400 was the total number of people. How many people are not playing anything? 80. How can I get n of c union f union h? Can anybody tell me? How can I get n of c union
Sir,
f
just
union?
ওটা 80 টাকে মাইনাস করে দিলেই হলো 400 এর
Yes.
থেকে
So
320.
400 minus 80, that is 220. Tell me if you have understood
Sir,
this thing.
320.
Sorry, 320. Yes. 320. Tell me if you have understood this. Everybody, please tell me if you have not understood. Shritama?
No, sir.
Okay, which part you have not understood? Tell me.
So from that equation, 70 plus a plus y equals to 400 minus 70 minus a minus
Okay.
y, like
See.
from the previous slide.
Okay, see. This is the number of people who are playing cricket, right? That is 70 plus
Yes.
a plus y. That is equals to, it is given that number of people who are playing cricket is 40 less than the number of people who are not playing cricket, right? So how many people are not playing cricket? So 400 is the total number of people, right? From there we are subtracting this thing, 70 plus a plus y, that is number of people who are playing cricket, right? Now this is
Yes, sir.
the number of people who are not playing anything, I mean not playing cricket, only not playing cricket. And from
Achha.
there again 440 needs to be subtracted. So number of people who are playing cricket is 40 less than the number of people who are not playing cricket, right? So in your class there are 50 people, 10 people have enrolled for, say, for picnic. Okay, so number of people who have enrolled for picnic is something less than the number of people who have not enrolled for picnic. So 400 is the total number of children. From there we are subtracting the number of people who have enrolled for cricket, and from there again 40 subtracted. That gives me the number of people who have enrolled for cricket. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Now on solving this we get this equation, a plus y equals to 110. Now we
Yes.
already had this, a minus y equals to 30. On solving this we get a is 70, y is 40 and b is 50, right? 2y is
Yes.
coming 80. Now A naught, okay, now see, from 400, what is 80? 80 is this black space, right, outside these circles.
Yes.
So 80 is the number of people
Yes.
who have not enrolled for any sports. Now from 400, if I subtract 80, what will I get? I will get this, the union of these three circles. From 400, if
The
I
number of
subtract
people who are playing all.
number of people who are playing either cricket or football or hockey or cricket or football or hockey or cricket and hockey or three of them,
Okay.
right? Number of people who are playing at least one sports, we will get that. Ishika, did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay, now see, from here now we can get, so what is C union F union H? From this circle, if I see, it will be very simple. So we have 70 plus we have A plus we have Y plus we have B, A Y B, we have X and we have 2X, we have X and we have 2X. This whole thing is amounting to 320. Okay, so that is coming 70 plus 70 plus 40 plus 50 plus 3x equals to 320. 140, 180, 230 plus 3x. X is 30. Therefore, 2x is 60. Did you understand this?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Shitama?
Yes, sir.
Ishika?
আমি এটা সবকটা অ্যাড করে
হুম
that's equal to
হ্যাঁ,
320.
সব কটাকে অ্যাড করে ইকুয়ালস টু 320. আমি সব পেয়ে গেছি এবার. I have everything. So now I can easily go for the thing. So let us write down the values over here. Okay, since I have the option for deleting the things, so I can do that. So I will just delete this and I will put the value. So I will just delete these things. So what is A is 70, what is Y is 40, what is B is 50, what is X is 30, what is 2x is 60. We got all values, everything we have. Now let us start solving the questions. How many students do not train for any of the three sports? Very simple.
80.
80. That's correct. Did you understand this? Shritama,
Yes,
number
sir.
1. Very
So
simple.
2y
2y. 2y. Yes, 80. Okay. How many students train only for football? 2x, this one, that is 60. Alright. The percentage point difference between the, now see, percentage point difference, try to understand what this thing is. Percentage point difference you will find in Arun Sharma book also. Percentage point difference means difference between percentage, not finding that a difference is how much percentage of something else. Percentage point difference means find out two percentages and then find out the difference between them. The percentage point difference between the number of students who train for exactly one sports and those who train for exactly three sports. Already, all right. So how many percentage of students who train for exactly one sport? So what is that? Y by 400. What is Y? 40. That means 40 by 400 into 100%, right? Minus what is given? Who train exactly for, oh sorry, the percentage point difference who train for exactly one sport. Okay, so exactly three sports is this. These are three sports. So I will put a minus sign over here and plus over here. Exactly one sport is how many? Okay, now this is the thing, exactly one sport.
70 plus x plus 2x.
70 তো নিতে পারবো না স্যার, ওখানে তো হকিটাও ইনক্লুডেড আছে।
ওকে, মানে যেটা ক্রিকেটের পোর্শনটা যেটা শুধু 70 ওটা ওকে, হ্যাঁ ওখান থেকে হকিটা আছে।
So 60 and 30 is fine. Was there any other information given? Let me see, go back, let us go back.
Yes sir, there was an information where it
Okay,
said
okay,
that
okay, okay. Number of
একটার থেকে
students,
বেশি স্পোর্ট 180 জন খেলেছে।
yes, number of students who train in more than one of the sports is 180. We need this in, we have not included this information, that is why we got stuck over here. Okay, number of students who train in more than one of the sports is 180. Okay, so that means, let me take this one as C. Fine. So that means, let us input that information over here. So you see, this second information, number of students who train in more than one of these sports is 180. We have to use this information and find out this C. What is C? C is the number of students who play only cricket and hockey. So it's an intersection point between cricket and hockey. So we have to find that. So what we are getting? We are getting 70. So this is info 2. 70 plus 40 plus 50 plus C, 50 plus C, right? That is equals to 180. So 70, 100 and 10, C is 20. Did you understand this? Please tell me. Please tell me, have you understood this? C. What is C? This C is the number of students who play C in intersection H only. That means people who are playing cricket and hockey only, not football. Football is not included. Please tell me if you have understood this thing.
Yes sir.
Ishika?
सर तो ये 20 आंसर होगा मेरा फाइनल।
हाँ क्या?
फाइनल मेरा आंसर 20 होगा।
नहीं, 20 फाइनल आंसर नहीं है। 20 क्या निकाले? 20 ये वाला पोर्शन निकाले, ये वाला पोर्शन, ये वाला पोर्शन. ओके, so 20 is the number of people who are playing cricket and hockey only, not football. Football is not included. Okay, now why we needed this? We needed this for us for solving our last this question. The percentage point difference between the number of students who train for exactly one sport and those who train for exactly 3 sports. For solving this we needed, so exactly one sports, exactly one sport. How many are there? Now count, you will understand. See, so only cricket,
50.
only cricket is going to be 70 minus 20 equals to 50. So now we are able to find out how many people are playing only cricket. Earlier we didn't have that capability. That is the reason why we used info2 to find out this information. Did you understand? So 50 plus 70, sorry, not 70, 50 plus 30 plus 60,
सर
140.
सिर्फ हॉकी तो 30 माइनस 20 हो जाएगा ना फिर?
कौन सा? क्या?
सिर्फ हॉकी वाला जो आप 30 लिए
30,
हैं।
हाँ 30 माइनस 20 क्यों? नहीं, सिर्फ हॉकी ही 30 था, ओनली हॉकी ही 30 था. तुम देखो क्या बोला था ये इंफॉर्मेशन में, फिर वापस जाते हैं. देखो, नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स who are training for only football is twice that of the number of students who are training only for hockey, right? So we took the hockey as x, we took the football as 2x, right? And after solving we found x as 30 and 2x as 60. So this hockey, only hockey was x, which is 30. Understood? So this was only hockey. So 140 is the number of people who are exactly in one sport. So percentage is what? 140 by 400 into 100. So 4 3s are 12, 35%. Okay. Next, what it is telling? The number of people who are playing exact all the three sports. So all three sports is 40. Why? So 40 by 400 into 100, that is going to be 10%. Okay, so point difference is what? 25%. Point difference is the difference between the percentage. 25%. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Shritama?
So 10 by 400 can I call you?
10 নয় 40, এটা স্টাইলে লিখেছি একটু।
Sorry.
40 by 400 into 100. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now see the next one. You can easily do. How many students train for both cricket and hockey but not football? Let's go back to the design. Cricket and hockey but not football, so that is C, 20, right? You see from the diagram, cricket and hockey but not football, so it is this portion, right? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now next question. Oh, this was the last one. That's all. So